channel guys. Wish you all a happy Ganesh Chaturthi, and on occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi today we are making is modak. Now before making, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button. Now let's see the procedure guys. Take a pan and let the pan get hot. Once the pan is hot, we will add in water. We are adding water to melt the jaggery. So add as much jaggery as you're adding. So if I'm taking a cup of jaggery, I would be adding a cup of water. And let the water boil. Now once the water is boiled, I'll add in the jaggery. We need to mix the jaggery in water until the jaggery dissolves. The cubes have to be dissolved in water. After 6 minutes, you guys can see the jaggery cubes have almost dissolved. We have few cubes left inside. Now this is the consistency we require guys. Once I've reached this consistency, I will switch off the stove. Now I'll empty the pan because I have to roast the desiccated coconut, or you can use the fresh coconut as well. I've added a spoon of ghee here, a tablespoon of ghee. Let the ghee melt. Now as the ghee is melted, I will add the freshly grated coconut into the ghee and roast them properly. Desiccated coconut is an alternative for this guys. Whatever, you have to use the coconut because that is the main ingredient in this. In the interim, I will boil some water which is required to knead the dough, the rice flour dough. You need to roast the coconut in the ghee until you see a slight brown color. Now as the coconut has roasted properly, I am adding in the jaggery water which we have boiled earlier. Keep mixing this mixture until you see all the water has evaporated from this. It has been almost 4 minutes guys. We can still see the water there. Now I'm gonna add some cardamom powder in this. Add 1 tablespoon to half a tablespoon of cardamom powder as per your choice. And keep reducing this guys. We need the water to be evaporated completely and coming it close. Now for the exterior part, I've taken 1 cup of rice flour. In that I'm adding a pinch of salt. And you can see that the water has almost reduced now. Now into the rice flour mixture I'm adding in ghee. About 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of ghee here. After adding ghee, just crumble that with your hands. Mix it all over. Now the stuffing, the sweet stuffing has almost reduced. The water has almost evaporated. I would just keep it for 2 more minutes and then switch off the stove. Now into the rice flour, keep adding water and make it a soft dough. Keep adding water gradually, guys, as you don't want runny consistency. We need it to be a soft dough, like how we make chapatis or naan. We need that kind of dough. Now, coming back to this, I think it's almost done. Now at this point, I will switch off the stove. We have made a soft dough here. Just adding some more water and kneading it even more. This is probably how we need it. So just applying some more water, and you can also add ghee on top of that, and rest it for 10 to 15 minutes by covering it with a plate. After 15 minutes, we're just kneading it again. Now we need to make the exterior part and fill it with the stuffing, the jaggery stuffing. Apply some ghee onto your palms and try to give it a modak shape. If you have the modak molds, you guys can try in that. If you do not have a modak mold, there are a lot of tutorials, guys. You can try and follow the shape, but this is the easiest one. You just have to make a chapati kind first and then fill it with the stuffing. And just give it a modak shape by pressing it again. Make a hollow space like so. Apply the ghee or water while you're doing this, so it becomes easier for you to make the shape, and place the stuffing in this cup or the hollow space. And now gently keep closing the stuffing by elevating the top, and you have to probably give it a triangle shape or a conical shape. Keep doing this once, twice and thrice, guys. At some point of time you guys will have a good shape. And this was the good one. And this is the last one, guys. You guys can see how I'm making it. It's completely okay if it tears, guys, because this is a rice flour, so it happens. Make a cup like that and then place the jaggery stuffing in it and then close it. That's all you have to do. You need to understand where the shape is going wrong and rectify that, and that is how I was doing. I was applying some water wherever I see the tears and all, so that it becomes even out. And yeah, finally we made all of them. It was fun making this, guys, truly. Now at this point we need to steam this, guys, as the rice flour has to be cooked. So I'm taking the idli cooker, or if you have any steamer you can use that as well. I'm just applying some ghee on top of the plate so that it doesn't stick. So once you apply the ghee, place these modaks in the molds and just close the cooker and leave it on steam for 15 to 18 minutes. That would be great. Now I will close the cooker, and look at that, it looks so cute and I'm so obsessed about that. After 15 minutes I will switch off the stove, as the rice flour would have cooked beautifully. Now you guys can see that the color has changed. It is looking like actual modaks. Now these are the steam modak, guys. Now on top of this I will pour in a drop or 2 drops of ghee, guys. Doing this elevates the dish to another level. And next step is I'm just adding some chopped nuts here, and that would be pistachios and almonds. It's completely optional. And there you go, our modaks are ready and is ready to be served as prasadam to our Ganesh. And wish you all a happy Ganesh Chaturthi once again, guys. Please prepare the dish and let me know in comment section if you loved it. I would be more than happy. Thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. Once again, wish you all a happy Ganesh Chaturthi, and do not forget to hit the like and subscribe to my channel. I would love if you all share this with your friends and family. And ta-ta!